Hey, Dave here. Welcome to Banners and Bastions overview. It really does seem like the tabletop genre on the Quest platform is just a superior one in comparison to the others, where the developers are really paying attention to the details and how to execute the whole thing. I don't know if it's because of the scale, like you're concentrated in a small space in front of you or around instead of creating the whole virtual world, so that might be why it's just easier medium. So Banners and Bastions is a tabletop strategy game where create your miniature kingdom and defend it from its enemies by placing fortifications, creating units, and overall managing the supplies. Fortifying your cause in the kingdom expansion. I think the most common comparison here would be the Clash Royale, which I think is a mobile game at this point, but from myself, I mostly recognize this project being kinda similar to the Skyward that we used to play back in the day. Except here you have a bunch of options and full control over your actions, so it's much more versatile in terms of gameplay. Love the art style. It's slightly cel-shaded, I think, because there are some contours around the characters, but overall the graphics design is very pleasant for the eye. Mechanically speaking, it's a real-time strategy where you can get some actions in between with the spells, and then you also steer the units where they should go or maybe stay in position. Concept is rather straightforward to understand, but it grows in strategy moving along the stages. You create things, or more likely deploy, using cards and the resources, just overall managing upgrades. It really is in one package, including a lot of cool stuff that casual gamers will appreciate. It doesn't have in its arsenal now, but I could very well see this game being in multiplayer and introducing some kind of competitive spirit. If it's needed, it really depends on the community and developers. For now, as it is, it's really cute, polished, and enjoyable experience that could only go in a better direction from what it already represents. Let's go defend our kingdom! I know this game is also in MR. For clarity of things, we'll stay in VR. Oh, even those cards are in 3D. So I get to steer my units. It also shows their range. Subtle, but you see it. And you plan out your moves. Well, no one told me they can climb. They are kind of stars. So you have coins to pay for the stuff. and a path where they would go. What is this, reinforcements? Cool. It's really a reminder of the Skyward. But you can kinda steer your way to victory though. We're also unlocking cards. I saw in the trailer there will be upgrades. Very casual. And seems to be centered around the campaign. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Was in action. There's a redistribute button as well, so it's fine. Hey, there's also a deck. A bestiary. It seems surprisingly high quality. With simplistic approach, but there is some deepness to the gameplay. They have 1 HP, that's nothing. One shots. I'm assuming I won't be able to move buildings, right? Cover the most amount of field. I wonder if there are also achievements to use less resources to win. Well, that's easy. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. They definitely need reinforcements. I like that you can steer them while in battle. You get full control of everything. Fun. Interestingly, there's a leaderboard, so I'd assume later on there could be a multiplayer mode. I'll upgrade some stuff and then we'll go full there. Yeah, and I can save coins just in case. And reroll, apparently. But I wonder if the next turn I could buy twice. Or is it reserved for one card per turn? Yeah, this one. So is it worth it at the end of the day? Maybe not now, but further on with higher cost units, probably. I always need to analyze stuff. Ah, a castle replenishes our units as well. How are spearmen better? Like, I see no benefit. I see. That's not stupid. Dig in it. Amazing. Honestly, really fun, highly polished, and really cute. So I wonder if the devs have in this game's future to bring multiplayer modes. Although I don't want to turn this little thing into something toxic where the online space could bring it out. As it is, it's focused on the single player mode where you progress through the stages and unlock more cards, potential, and strategy. I think it would be cool to introduce some kind of achievements. I don't know if this button represents that. Adding higher challenge. For example, using less units to get across your point. I think I have literally no notes. Everything's correct. Really nothing to add on top of a already pretty cool experience.